Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenny. Today's video is going to be my review of August Boxycharm and my unboxing of September. So let's go ahead and start with August review. So the first product I have is this Bang Beauty gel liner in the shade Chocolate. It's a really light brown. I did not like this product at all. It barely showed up as a liner. It looks more like a brow product, so I did try it as a brow pomade and it didn't work as that either. It's a very strange color. I'm not sure who this would show up on, and it isn't formulated for eyebrows. It's a little too thick and it just looks weird. I do not like this at all. Really disappointed. I like gel liners and I was looking forward to this, but the shade's just weird and it's just a really unfortunate shade because it just doesn't work as a liner. It's really too light. The next product is the Ades New York Age Defying Nail Treatment. It is a cuticle oil. I used this once, haven't used it since. I just don't reach for products like this. My sister uses nail type products, so I'll probably just give this to her. Haven't used it, not my favorite product. So the next product are these House of Lashes false lashes in the style Temptress. These aren't horrible lashes. They're not my favorite. They don't look that great on my eyes. I have worn them a couple times. To me, they just look like Ardell Demi Wispies, and these are $9 and Ardell Demi Wispies are like $4. So to me, I would just rather get those. The Kiss Foam Ink lashes are like $5 or $6 and they're way better than these, look way more natural, way more like pretty. So these aren't horrible, but that wasn't my favorite. The next product I have is the Smashbox Be Legendary Triple Tone Lipstick in the set Sunset Ombre. And it's this cool kind of hot pink, lavender, and orange lipstick. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. I really like how this feels on the lips. It's a very comfortable, very soft formula. Very beautiful on the lips. It looks nice. But unless you have naturally or unnaturally full lips, this will not work and you will look like a clown. Where my lips are not huge and not naturally plump and beautiful, it just didn't look right, and it was hard to work with. I feel like if you had bigger lips, this is going to be something that would be super cool for you to use, but if you have lips that are like mine or smaller, I would not pick this up because it is very difficult to work with, having to line your lips, lining the bottom lip. It just became very difficult. Very cool concept, but it's not going to work unless you have fuller lips. And the last product is the product that I am wearing right now on my eyes, and it is the Laura Lee Los Angeles Party Animal Pigment Palette. All drama aside, because Laura Lee has a lot of drama surrounding her right now, I'm not a fan of this palette. I don't think it is a great palette. The three shadows that I used today, I used the orange in the crease and on the lower lash line, the pink all over the lid, and then the yellowy kind of shade on the inner corners. Those are the only three shadows that work properly. This is one of the only functioning eye looks that I got out of this palette. Blues and that purple are really hard to work with. That purple is super crumbly and it doesn't blend. I did do a look using all of these that I think turned out decent. I will throw it up here for you so you can look at it. I don't know. This palette is super hard to work with. These blues you would think would blend together nicely, these two right here, but they don't. They like muddy together real bad, and then they muddy together with the rest of these. Like these three work decent together. The blues and that purple just don't work. So I will keep this palette though, because I do like these shades when I use other palettes with it. Like I have a Halloween tutorial coming up soon, hopefully, that I use this orange with, and it played really nice with my other orange shadows that I have. So I really like that shade specifically. It's probably my favorite out of this palette. As a whole, this palette is not that great, especially it's $18. I wouldn't pick it up. It's not that great. As a whole, I'm pretty disappointed in August's box, so I'm hoping that September will be better. Speaking of September, let's open the box. The theme this month is Wildflower, a very pretty card. Very pretty ladies on the card. So the first product in this box actually came slightly broken, which is really unfortunate, and it's kind of all over everything in the box, but thankfully it's not horrifically broken. And this is the Laura Geller Baked Blush-N-Brighten in the shade Tropic Hues. Okay, so it is broken. It just fell out. Alrighty then. That's really disappointing. As you can see, it made an absolute mess. It's a really pretty, like, shimmery kind of pink. Ooh. Yeah, I can tell you right now, I'm gonna love this. I have a blush. I can't even remember. Oh, it reminds me of the Wet n Wild, the Hummingbird blush. Let me get that real quick. It reminds me of this Don't Flutter Yourself blush that was in the Flights of Fancy collection. Okay, so the finish is the same. The shade is obviously not the same. That's almost a highlight compared to this. But it has that really nice kind of like shimmery finish without it being shimmery. So like, I don't know, almost when you blend them out, it's like a satiny type finish. Really looking forward to that. That's really pretty. This blush retails for $28. Next up is the, what are Alamar Cosmetics Ojitos, I hope is how you pronounce that, brush set. Made with 100% synthetic fibers. Extremely soft and durable. Essential to your brush collection. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, these are just basic eye brushes, it appears. You get 3. One is a nice flat top. Does it say what they are? No. So one's just like a flat top that you can get real close to your lower lash line, or you could use as liner. The next is more of like a packing brush, which would be good for like inner corner packing, or like packing like detail, or cutting a crease even. And then this one is a nice big fluffy crease brush. They seem like very, very soft brushes. These are really pretty too. I really like the green handles. This brush set retails for $18. Next up is the Hank & Henry Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Petal Pusher. First off, this packaging is adorable. It looks like a lipstick is in there. And then there's a little owl on the top. Look how cute. I have never tried anything from this brand, so I'm really excited. Let's see what the... Oh, that's a very chubby little applicator. Swatch that. That's a gorgeous shade. That's beautiful. It's a very thin consistency. Reminds me a lot of... Ooh, it smells good too. Sweet? Yeah, I like that. It reminds me, formula-wise, of the... I've lost my mind. What one does it remind me of? The Jordana liquid lipsticks, I think, is what's coming to mind formula-wise. It's thin, but very pigmented. Slightly moussey, but still thin. So overall, beautiful, and I'm really looking forward to trying this. Love this packaging. This liquid lip retails for $17. This next product is the Butter London Stroke of Wow Roll-On Precise Liner. Shake me up. Okay, so I gotta shake it first. I guess I can show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Slim top and a chubby little bottom. This is one of those rollerball liners. Can you tell? Let's go ahead and test it out. Very weird. Very, very weird. Why not? We're gonna roll this on my eye and see what happens. Seems a little difficult to use. Seems okay for wings, maybe? I'm not very good at wings anyway. Well, this wing got a lot bigger than I was expecting. Oops. These aren't going to be even or beautiful, by the way, so the rest of this video I'm going to look like crap, just so you know. So these look awful. I think it's because I don't know how to use it. I think this one definitely looks a little better than that one. This is my first time using any type of wacky contraption like this, so I will give it its fair shot before making a decision. As of now, I think it's really gimmicky, but we will see how I feel about it next month. This eyeliner is $19. So the final product, excuse me, I have to adjust my shirt. The final product in this palette is the one that I was most excited about, and it is the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette. It's very pretty, very cool toned. I love it. It's very, very refreshing to have a cool tone palette in a sea of warm tones recently. I have had my eye on this palette for a while because in the past I had bought the Early Bird palette, which is kind of like the rosy pink, kind of more neutrally brown palette. And so I really wanted to try this Nightingale palette. But so I was really, really excited to try this. Oh, look. That was a lovely feeling. Obviously, I am not going to try this one out on camera today, but I will go ahead and do swatches of all of these shades just to see how they swatch. So I'll do the first row. We have Nocturnal, Pillow Fight, and Break Free. Oh, Break Free feels a little dry. Those three aren't very impressive. Obviously that first one is really, really light and close, you know, it's not very pigmented. I would use that more of a setting shade. This one right here what is that? Break Free reminds me of Midnight Cowboy by Urban Decay a little bit. So now we have the next 4, and we have Dark Side. That's pretty. Hide and Seek. Let me swatch that a little better. It's kind of like a gray brown. I wasn't expecting it to be that gray. The next one is Clutch. Can't see through my freaking fingers. What's happening? Clutch. Ooh. That one's gorgeous. And then the next is Flipping Out, which is a nice kind of cool toned brown. The next 2 are freaking beautiful. This one is I Spy. Wow, that's pretty. And then Silver Spoon. Yeah, those are stunning. And so here are the last 3. We have Swoop. It's not a very good swatch. These 3 felt very, very dry to touch. What is this? After Midnight. Wow, that one sucked. And then All Nighter. I am going to swatch this one again. These shadows are weird because when I dipped back into these 2, especially Swoop, here. Swoop is very, very soft to the touch now. But this one, I just cannot build that up. It's just kind of patchy looking. I think that's just the shade. It's like a grayish color, but it looks really patchy. And when I did that second swipe of this one, it got patchy too. So I don't know. Based off swatches, you can't really go off of swatches because they can apply completely different to your eye or your face or whatever. So based on first impression, this is going to be very interesting because I'm not sure how I feel about it. I know generally when I swatch things, I'm either like gung-ho or like leery of, but I am kind of in between with these, so I am very excited to try this. Super excited. This retails for $35. The total of all of the products in my box this month was $117. For 21 bucks a month, I think that's really, really cool. So based off first impressions, I'm actually really excited about this box compared to last month's box, which is really, really refreshing. So that has been my review of August and my unboxing of September's Boxycharms. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell down below so you know when I upload my September review and October unboxing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to subscribe, please feel free, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.